what they did, bro. You know, when we came over here, did you know slave ships is in the Bible? Okay, I'm gonna prove it to you. Okay, us taking over slavery, that was prophesied in the Bible. Right. That was prophecy. Okay, foretold that it was gonna happen to us. We're gonna show you that. Okay. During that time, you do know they let us know that we came over here on slave ships, right? We do know that, right? Right, exactly. So, but it's in the Bible. They ain't gonna let you know that it's in relation to the Bible. Why is that? Because this is actually our history book. So when our forefathers and foremothers came over here on those slave ships, were they able to read or write? Actually, they would shave the men's hair off their head, shave the hair off their face, which was a law for us to actually keep. Men, we supposed to wear our beard. If we wasn't going naturally bald, we supposed to grow our hair. We keep it low and nice and neat, but we weren't supposed to shave our head bald like Michael Jordan. That was a law for us. So as a people, a nation of people, we had laws, statutes, and commandments, okay? We had a land of our own, okay? This land here is not our land. This is not where we're from.
That's right.
Okay? We own it. We built it up. We pretty much own this whole world. Why? Because God gave it to us. But what we done as a people disobeyed God. And I'm going to show you that. Deuteronomy 28:15. This is our history. This is true black history. This ain't the white man book, okay? White man didn't write this, okay? Black men was inspired by the Spirit of God as they wrote. They wrote this, okay? This book is all about black men. There are other nations in there. Talk about the other nations? Yes, it do. It's 18 nations in there, okay? And one of those nations is the greatest nation above all nations. I know I'm going a little ahead of myself, but let me slow down a little bit. Let me prove that to you, because everything I'm saying, the Bible says prove all things, okay? These preachers ain't proving nothing to our people, giving them a good, sweet sermon, something that sounds good, emotional, or something they can relate to, and they think, amen, pastor, and then they get their money, then they go out there and still brainwashed and jacked up like they always did, even in the time of slavery. Read what you got.
1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 21. Prove all things.
The Bible says prove all things. That's what I'm going to do today, brother, okay? Read on.
Hold fast that which is good.
And whatever I tell you is good to you, hold fast, because this right here, this is good. The Bible is good. Right. The Word of God is good.
That's right.
What it's going to do, because we are a sick people, not physically, but spiritually. We're sick because we've been destroyed, okay? Give me that. Deuteronomy 28 and 15.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Moses. God will speak to Moses, and God let Moses know that this is going to happen. This is going to be prophesied. This is prophesied, okay? Going to come to pass, meaning it's going to happen. Read on.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
We got to do the commandments. In other words, we got laws and things that govern us, just like the laws in the land here. Okay, we got to follow the laws of the land. Or if you go to another country, you got to follow them laws. Am I right?
That's right.
Same thing for us as a nation. Read on.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So what happened is we broke the law, statutes, commandments, and these was the repercussions that was foretold us if we broke those law, statutes, commandments, that these curses was going to happen to us. Right. Let me give you an example. Give me 37.
37.
Deuteronomy 28, 37.
And thou shalt become an astonishment.
I mean, we was going to be an amazement. When we came out of the slave ship, they was amazed at us. Look at them. Look how they look, okay? An astonishment. Astonishment is something good, or an astonishment is something bad. We good when we playing basketball and football and doing it, but we bad when we standing up for our rights and trying to stand up for our people, like Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. Okay, we're in astonishment when we go marching down the street. Okay, we like the worst people, okay? When you kill one of our people, the next thing you know, we out there riding and tearing up stuff.
Right.
We're in astonishment then.
Right.
But we're good to them when it's good.
Right.
When we're playing ball and making them money, making them millionaires and keeping the money flowing, right?
Right.
But we are in astonishment. Read on.
And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb and a byword.
A proverb and a byword. A proverb is calling you outside who you really are.
That's right.
It's like calling you an African American. That ain't what God calls you. God said if you're an American, so-called American black, God didn't call you that. That ain't what God called you. God called you Judah, from the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
Christ himself, the black, notice I said the black. Let me read that, say that again. The black Messiah.
That's right.
Over there is a depiction of what Christ looked like, okay? It's just a depiction, okay? It's a better depiction of what the Bible says it looked like than what they gave us when we came off those slave ships. That's not Christ. That what shouldn't be hanging up in grandma's front room when you come in and you thinking you praying to that and you thinking God hearing you. No, that's the depiction of Christ over there. He's a black man, just like you. He himself is from the tribe of Judah, brother.
Right.
What tribe are you from? Who your father is according to this? Judah. He's Judah, that's right. Christ himself from the tribe of Judah. That's why you one of the most hated men on the face of this earth.
That's right.
That's why you one of the most hated and most threatened on the face of this earth.
Yeah.
Because you represent Christ, okay?
Right. That's right.
That's exactly right. Okay, read on.
And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations.
No matter where you go, they're going to call you a proverb, they're going to call you a nigga. They're going to call you an African-American, coon, spick. They're going to call you everything but saying, instead of them saying, man, that's the children of Israel right there. That's a Judite right there. That's a Judavite. That's a Benjamite. Okay, that's an Ephraimite. These are all the names that God called us compared to what they named us when we came over here on slave ship.
That's right.
So yes, they didn't allow us to read or write. Am I right? Our grandparents were not allowed to read and write. So they didn't be able to read the history of their own history. And then somebody else take your history and manipulate it and teach you the way they want you to teach it.
Right.
Obey your master. Your master is God himself. Right. Your master is the word of God. This is what governs us as a nation. This is our history. Black history is right here. They say this is among the black history. No, this is the decades and the whole world of black history right here.
That's right.
Okay?
Heritage.
Read on. Straight heritage. That's exactly right.
And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whether the Lord shall lead thee.
Whether the Lord shall lead it, because we broke God's law, statutes, commandments, God was going to scatter us. He's going to take all these 12 tribes and scatter us to the four corners of the earth. And how did we get there? We got there through slave ships. I'm going to prove that to you. First of all, give me 48.
48?
Watch this. You tell me if this, I'm just not making this up. You tell me who this fit. This don't fit all the other nations on the earth. This only fits the black, Hispanics, and Native American, the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. Read.
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Who been serving their enemies?
Not us.
Yeah, it is us.
I'm not serving the enemy
Do
because
you
I serve
work?
God.
You pay bills? You got
Yeah,
a car? I saw you drive up in a car.
I
Where'd you
pay
get that car from?
I bought
Hey, so who gonna set your fights up? Who gonna make sure you get paid in your fight? Who gonna allow your fights to be televised? Huh? Right. Who's your man? Maybe a black man. Is a black man? Well, who he got to answer to get you that setup? That's right, the white man. I'm just being honest with you.
I had to
Right.
pick up on it.
Right, yeah, exactly. It's easy. Because either way, you got to pay insurance on that vehicle. You got to keep the inspection on that vehicle. You got to go and get his resources to keep them tires on that vehicle. Right. You see what I'm saying? In order you put it on the road, you better make sure you got a tag on it, or that white man will pull you over and give you a ticket and tell you you better be in court. And if you don't be in court and pay that ticket, matter of fact, we're going to have a judge up there. He's going to be a white man. He might be a black man, but he's going to be directed by the white man, and he's going to take your ass to jail if you don't do what he said.
That's right.
Yes. Read that again. Yes, read that again. And I know I said a lot. I just had to get it out, bro.
I know.
Yeah, bro. It's just real. Yeah, this word warm your spirit up with this truth, bro.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
That's why we came over here on slave ship, because we broke God's law, statutes, commandments, and we've been serving our enemies since then. Read on.
Which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger and in thirst.
When we're hungry, we got to go in there and buy from them. Okay, when we're thirsty, we got to make sure we ain't got our own water reservoir. Okay, we don't own nothing. You see what I'm saying? We still have to go to the white man. Okay, we don't hunger and thirst and what?
And in nakedness.
The very clothes we got on our body. We don't produce them textiles and we don't produce. We pick the cotton. Our people pick the cotton, the tobacco. Okay, we don't even make our own drawers on us. You see what I'm saying? That's how bad we jacked up. We got to go to him for a pair of drawers.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? Everything we got to go to him. That's because of the curses that was put on him.
That's
right. But bro, I'm not giving you all the bad. There's a way out of this. Believe me.
That's right.
The same thing that got us into this is going to take that to get us out of that.
That's right.
What's that? It's called repenting. learning, first of all, who you really are. Not what they tell you, not what they lie to you in school, not what these preachers not telling you in the churches. We telling you that you are the 12 tribes, you are the children of Israel. You yourself say you know you from the tribe of Judah. That need to resonate in your spirit for the rest of your life on. If you got kids that need to know that, your daughters need to know that, okay? Because they come from your seed, your sperm, and they got nothing to do with the mama. We love the mamas, but they incubate the sperm that we put into them and bring forth that child, and that child is your seed. That's your blood, you see what I'm saying? So that's why as men too, we have to take care of our women, not whore our women out, okay? We got to come back as a nation, not a degenerate people, okay? Because we've been destroyed, jacked up, and that's what they like for us to do. There was a time when they would come in and even take the man out of the homes, offer our women the money. Section 8, we're still doing it, dealing with it today. It ain't nothing changed, the same thing, it's a whole different program. You see what I'm saying? Right. But let me go back, I'm sorry, I know I got a little ahead of myself. Going back to the curses.
Therefore shall thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger, and in thirst,
how you doing, bro?
and in nakedness, and in want of all things.
Want of all things. If we want a birth certificate, a death certificate, we got to go to them in want of all things, okay? Give me verse 48. Let me see. Let's go to 68. We're proving to our people, brother, that we are the chosen people of God. We are the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. We're showing our people that, first of all, slavery. We do know we came over here on slave ship and slavery. This movie's all about it. We got forefathers and foremothers, some still living, some that ain't, but some that we can still go to them and ask them about slavery, about picking cotton out in the field. They went through that, getting their back whipped. There's still people that can resonate with that. It's true history, okay? So, we're showing you in the Bible that it's in the Bible. It's been there the whole time, okay? But why haven't they taught us this? First of all, when we came on slave ship, we couldn't read. We couldn't write. We better not get caught with a Bible or read no book. That's right. They will tear you up. Am I right? That's right. Then I'm just trying not to be as vocal, but I want to come out and rip it. I want to let it all loose because it's just truth, okay? Don't be rude in speech, but not in knowledge. I'm bringing forth the knowledge, okay? That's what we're doing. So, there again, verse 68. Watch this.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
And the children of Israel, they was in Egypt. If you remember the story, Moses, you know, brought them out of Egypt. Okay, the Egyptians were Africans. Okay, you know they tell well your own people sold you in slavery. No, we're not Africans, brother. Or Hamites. That's really what they're called. Okay, Africa's named after Leo Scipios Africanus. America's named after Amerigo Vespucci. Okay, how are we named after two Caucasian men? Your mama and my mama did not lay down with two men and produce us. That's okay. Right. So we've been lied to. We've been called niggas, colors, blacks, whatever, everything but a child of God. I keep saying that repeatedly every time somebody come up here because I got to make sure that point is known. Take care, sister, okay? Do your research, all right? We love you now, all right? But there again, brother, we're not Africans. We're the Israelites. We're the children of Israel. Why are our names constantly being changed? Because that's why they don't want us to really know who we really are. That's why when you got somebody like Malcolm X or Martin Luther King or Fred Hammond start uniting their people together and they start putting their minds together, then the truth start coming. They're like, wait a minute, man, wait a minute. They start studying, they doing their research. We ain't just no dumb niggas no more, okay? We can read now, okay? So they say, man, we got to get rid of them. We got to stop them. What about the Black Panther when the only thing they were trying to do is just take care of their people, make sure the kids getting fed, okay? Quit letting the cops come in and throw drugs in the community and pimp them, making money off of them. Or come in with guns and beating our men and we standing up for our rights. They meant well, but they didn't have the full solution of how to overcome this oppression that we in. To overcome this oppression that we in, bro, this slavery that we in, this captivity that we in, is learning who we are and what our purpose is. Our purpose is to serve God by keeping the law, statutes, commandments. As a nation that we once did. We once did that, okay? And when we didn't do that, God said these curses gonna come upon you. And sure enough, they did, okay? Read that about your sons and your daughter. Let me prove it. Do your research, brother.
Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
You see this, bro? You hear what that Bible just said?
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
These are sons and daughters. They put it in the movies all the time. Okay? Look at this. He on the auction block. White people trying to... That's right. That's right. That's right. That's exactly right. We are the product of that brother. That's why me and you still where we at. You might have been over in China somewhere sold off. I just so happened me and you right here in America today. Because they sold us here. The slave ship made us stop here. Take about 30 of them niggas right there. Take them. Okay? They went on and took some more out there to the Caribbean islands. Dropped some of them off out there. To pick my cane out there. I want my sugar cane out there.
Right.
We're gonna make some rum from out there.
Right.
Don't let these niggas stay over here and pick the tobacco and cotton. Okay? This history is right here in the Bible. This is not the white man's book. You've been lied to and bamboozled. This is Black History 101 right here. Right. Okay? This is Black History 101, and we're proving it by the Bible. The white man ain't gonna tell you that. He ain't gonna teach you that in school. He dare not let you find that out in college, okay? But when brothers like yourself and me start coming together, not killing each other, not selling drugs to each other, not me trying to get your wife or you trying to show you this, brother. No, you good, bro. I know, Rose.
I'm so sorry.
No, I just want you to get, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, hold on. Let me give you this last part.
Yes, sir. Thanks for the knowledge y'all spoke.
Zephaniah 2:1. Watch this, brother.
Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 1.
Uh-huh.
Gather yourselves together.
Gather yourselves together. That's one time he said it. Say it again.
Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together.
That's 2 times he said gather together. Read.
O nation not desired.
O nation not desired. We are the nation, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native American people. We are the nation. We are a nation that's not desired.
That's right.
We don't even know we're a nation.
That's right.
But you see what happened to us, okay, and constantly happened to us, the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. But God tells us to gather together. Gather together, O nation not desired.
Right.
Am I right? Deuteronomy 28:68. This is the last one, brother.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
He's going to bring us into Egypt. Egypt is synonymous for bondage or slavery. He said he's going to bring us into Egypt again. A second time. Okay, read on.
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
What kind of ships he going to bring us in on the nation on? Cargo slave ships. Cargo slave ships. That's in the Bible. Where's pork chop eating Creflo Dollar? Why he ain't teaching that? Why he ain't showing the people this is our real history right here, black history?
Bring it out.
Paul was a black man. Jeremiah was a black man. Moses was a black man.
Right.
The Christ himself was a black man.
Right.
Okay? The black Messiah is a black man. The people that this Bible is dealing with is black people, Hispanic people, Native American people, Puerto Ricans, whatever you want to call them. Those are not our real names. We are the chosen people of God. Deuteronomy 7:6, bro, as you walk away, listen to this, all right? Yeah, bro.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people.
We are a holy people.
Unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God have chosen thee.
He chose us, brother. He chose us to be his people. He chose us to be a holy people. That be that holy nation. Where my sign at? He chose us to be this holy nation. Read on.
Thy God have chosen thee to be a special people.
A special people.
Unto himself. Above all people.
Above all people.
That are upon the face of the earth.
And they know this. They always known this. That's why Hosea 4:6 says, my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge.
That's right.
They know it, but you don't know it.
That's
why we out here to let you know who you really are. That's why we out here to let you know. That's why all this stuff is happening to us from city to city, from state to state, worldwide. Okay? Because we are the chosen people of God. Not what these Christianity preachers are telling you just to pimp you and get your money. Okay? We got to give you truth because we are in the last days. Okay? There again, like I said, am I wrong for standing up here and standing for my people? Was Fred Hampton wrong for standing and trying to unite his people? Huh? There again, I'm going to say it one more time. Was Donald Trump wrong for standing for his people?
T-Chop.
All right then. So why can't I stand for mine? Why they hate me when I stand for mine, when I march with mine, when I want rights and justice for mine? But our justice is going to come. When Christ the black Messiah, because if you're looking for him to come, you can forget it. You better get ready to get back on them ropes and chains and get your back whipped again. Okay? But I'm going to wait for that one to come right there because when I get with him, I'm going to be carrying the chains. I'm going to be carrying the whip. I'm going to be whooping some back.
That's right.
In other words, just like Christ, we're going to be kicking some ass. Let's just be real about it.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.